Ever falling down, 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 ever falling down, ever falling.
What's going on, guys? David here, InsaneAthlete.net, coming at you guys with yet another episode of Core Values. And what this episode is going to cover is isometric movements. So rather than moving through a full range of motion, we're just going to hold one part of a movement and contract the muscles. So what this video is going to cover is a few different exercises you can include in your core workout that are just going to involve holding one position for a few seconds, ideally working up to probably about 30 seconds depending on the exercise. Hope you guys enjoy the video.
Exercise number 1 is just a regular forearm plank. I'm sure you've done these before, but we're going to go ahead and take it to a whole nother level. But just to go over technique real quick, you don't want your hips too low and arching your back, and you don't want them too high. You want your torso and your hips nice and even, and you want to make sure you're contracting your glutes as well as your abdominals. You're going to need a partner, and their partner is just going to place a weight plate on your upper back and shoulder area. Or 2 weight plates. Alright, even 3, depending on how you feel, how strong. Definitely work your way up, start off nice and light. You want to perform 2 to 3 sets of this exercise, and you're going to want to hold this movement for at least about 30 seconds. But there is really no time limit on the plank. You can hold them for as long as you'd like. I would say once you hit about 1 minute or so, or 2 minutes, whatever, you're going to want to add more weight just to continue to stimulate your muscles with a stronger stimulus, which is going to get us better results. Communicate with your partner, let them know when you need weight to be taken off. You can take all the weight off at once, or you can perform a drop set, as you can see I'm doing here, where the weight is just being taken off slowly and I'm continuing to hold that plank for as long as I comfortably can. So this whole video is really to just open up your mind to different ways of training your core. The second exercise right here is an L-sit on the dip bars. So you're just going to bring your legs up into a nice bend is fine once you're just getting started, but over time you're going to want to straighten out your legs until you can get them completely straight, which is very tough. And you're going to want to hold this movement for as long as you comfortably can. Perform 2 to 3 sets. Work your way up to being able to do it for about 30 seconds. So I was pretty tired, couldn't really hold it for that long. It's been a long day. What can I say? Exercise number 3, same thing, but now we're going to be holding the contracted position of a pull-up. So we're really contracting the whole back here and getting those legs up, keeping them nice and straight. It's really going to develop a very strong core. So whether you have physique goals or strength goals, you can benefit from these exercises. 2 to 3 sets, work your way up to 30 seconds once again. This one's the same movement. Now we're just going to be from a hanging position rather than a contracted position. This one's a little bit less of a challenge. Doesn't involve the upper back so much, but you're still going to develop a very strong core from doing this. Try and keep your legs as straight as you comfortably can. This last exercise right here is a frog stance. So you're really just going to bring your knees up right above those elbows, and they're just going to kind of rest there. This one is surprisingly challenging for the core as well as the upper body. A lot of balance and coordination needed. Work your way up. You're going to fail. As you can see, I did right there, and you're going to fail again. But you're just going to have to stay consistent, and that's what's going to get you the progress and the results. Try these exercises out. Let me know what you think. Try 2 to 3 sets. Work your way up. You'll notice improvements in a very short amount of time. Anyhow, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.